This is Journey Through John. This is John chapter 11, verses 28 through 37. We remember this is part of the story of Lazarus being raised. Martha has just believed. First she said, if you had been here, Lazarus wouldn't have died. That's an important question. We're going to hear it again in what we're going to read word for word. And we're going to see kind of how that plays out a little bit. Let's go ahead and read this, and we'll talk about it on the other side. John chapter 11, verses 28 through 37. When she had said this, she went and called her sister Mary, saying in private, the teacher is here and is calling for you. And when she heard it, she rose quickly and went to him. Now Jesus had not yet come into the village, but was still in the place where Martha had met him. When the Jews who were with her in the house, consoling her, saw Mary rise quickly and go out, they followed her, supposing that she was going to the tomb to weep there. Now when Mary came to where Jesus was and saw him, she fell at his feet, saying to him, now listen carefully, Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. When Jesus saw her weeping, and the Jews who had come with her also weeping, he was deeply moved in his spirit and greatly troubled. And he said, where is it that you have laid him? They said to him, Lord, come and see. Jesus wept. So the Jews said, see how he loved him. But some of them said, could not he who opened the eyes of a blind man also have kept this man from dying? The question is there. If you had been here, you could have kept him from dying. They're saying that at the end. Some of these Jews sound like the Pharisees that might have been in the court who were questioning the blind man and his parents. Hey, this guy has some power, but does he actually have power even over death, the ultimate enemy to the humanity, to the cursed world? Does he have that kind of power? I don't know. That's kind of what seems to be playing out here. Something else worth thinking about. Jesus knew that Lazarus was going to die. He said, we're going to delay our coming. This is going to be for my glory. It's because I love you. It's going to be good. And then it says, when he sees them so troubled, he wept. Now, there's a lot of speculation. It doesn't clearly say, but it would seem like maybe he's weeping about something other than the fact that Lazarus is dead, because he knows he's going to raise him. So that wouldn't be that big a deal. It seems that he is weeping over sort of their reaction to death. Maybe there's a little bit of an unbelief here, or he's feeling that trouble. Maybe he's just feeling the serious weight of the curse in this moment. Maybe he's anticipating forward to the spiritual death he's going to have to face on the cross. It doesn't say specifically, but it's an emotional moment. It's quite a scene. And then the Jews are asking the same question. Could not he, with this kind of power, do this? So we're moving toward a real tension. We're building up this idea of what's he going to do? Is he just there to mourn and grieve, or is something about to happen? Well, we know the story. Obviously, something's about to happen. But let's just think on it. Think about Jesus' reaction to their faith or lack thereof, and let's anticipate this great resurrection that we're going to see, or resuscitation in this case, that we're going to see in the coming verses.